There's my boy Amari Cooper. Dak Prescott.
Is Madden NFL 21. Great incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. There he goes, right side. Early lead. Look at this, a flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I was wondering, I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 20.
Shotgun now from Murray on the crossing route, complete. It's Fitzgerald. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, all the Cowboys. All the Cowboys are actually my favorite players, but if I had to choose one, I'm sorry, but it would be
Out of the gun, here's Murray, and that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
Their own 4-yard.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Surprise. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. Unable to collect. There he goes, Amari Cooper.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 96 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And this one through the uprights and good. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The football going back over to Arizona now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Operating from the gun, Murray throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Play by Trayvon Diggs.
Throwing again, Murray. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their side.
We're gonna get your revenge. We're gonna revenge you. We're gonna do that.
First down, Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. But I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Murray's pass complete.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Dak Prescott sacked.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cooper's got it. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that, and the offense clicking.
And they're thinking to the...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. Murray fighting, lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a final return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Lining up for the point after.
So the defense forces the fumble. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully gets...
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble.
Alden Smith.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball that squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Cowboys have recovered.
I think they have to make some decisions here. That's his second fumble here in the first quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Prescott from the gun, buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboys touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A big extra point.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
The 18-yard line.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Murray. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because The guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Smith able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go. No, he hasn't knocked loose. Fumble. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert team.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better, and now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
Lining up for the point after.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the Arizona offense about set to take over. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run, maybe even run a reverse.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. So he fakes the spike, and they get the touchdown. Amari Cooper, 33 yards. And the Cowboys add on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Keep going, keep running,
and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
They'll start the drive with Drake. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Dak Prescott.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your team.
Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 42 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is Clark at the 7-yard line. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I don't think it's going to be going well. Right, Cowboys?
Operating from the gun. Murray is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Murray got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Drake. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle by Neville.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. From the 44, Murray, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Kenyon Drake.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
4 yards to
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Murray, and he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Now Murray again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again. Murray over the middle, and it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's third down.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing again, Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Hard work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Cooper again the target, and now it's second down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. First down, Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With the score, Cowboys 60.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Getting set to go again. We get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, but we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though?
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 60 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And this defense, they came prepared. He's probably going to be seeing them in his sleep if they don't fix things quickly. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Murray throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
2nd and
looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott being chased out left. He'll run it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet.
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
After touchdown, throwing the ball.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fitzgerald. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And a Cardinal 1st down.
Running, it's Drake. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Made by Jalen Smith. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards. So now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Come on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray on the move to Murray fighting. Lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He was under duress, sir.
Replay is that. We're getting Lawrence. Watch this, Lawrence. Lawrence running in. And whoop!
Trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Well, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
The fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I have a picture.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking, must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
That catch good for only a couple. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 44-yard line.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Dalton Schultz.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And that is incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 29 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They seemingly... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
My finger came off my running thing. It stayed running.
Rick Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Kenyon Drake.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun on third down, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Amari Cooper, 55 yards. And the Cowboys continue. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Break Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Murray now on first down. Now Drake loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. They find some open field here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Get off my lawn.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
We're getting to 100. Cowboys, we're getting to 100.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, once again, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Play by Trayvon.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That is first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Murray now on first down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Cardinals.
So, first down, Cardinals.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. You ain't...
Murray to air it out again. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
22-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
Gain of 14.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I'm on. 55 is Mike.
First down, Murray. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Cardinal first down.
They'll run with Drake. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Kenyon Drake on the
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun now from Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and
that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We've got a lopsided game here. Which I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. You know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Wait, I'm going to challenge. Can I challenge that? I'm not sure. Challenge that, yeah.
Looking again that time for Amari Cooper, and that'll bring up second down. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the one.
Yeah, I think we have possession.
How about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news.
How did we not have possession? I saw possession.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing...
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special team. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Lawrence with my fumble.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Cardinals.
55, Mike, 55. I got it.
From the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Chidobe Awuzie.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Lawrence didn't touch him.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They tried their best to get to him and haven't
Lawrence didn't touch him. Dang it.
done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Let the clock fly.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Man open left side. It's Williams.
Clock fly.
Not much there, only a yard. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
At the 34-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
All right, that will be the end of
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what
5 to 6.
number of points?
All right.